Hey guys, welcome to this video. This is Adrian behind CreativioAI, and in this video I will actually give you some hints and secrets on how to get perfect looking product photography. And also we're gonna have we're gonna do it in the style of Halloween, since it's the month of the Halloween. So let's get started. And also I'm gonna share with you some best tips and tricks on how to get your product photography working, so you don't get duplicate stuff behind your subject and initial image. So first of all, let's select an image that we want to create a product photography for. So I'm going to be using these 3 bottles of tequila. All right, so I'm just selecting it. I'm going to proceed with background removal. So the AI is actually removing the background for us, and it gives us the clean looking slick bottles over here. Now I'm going to redimension them a little bit. So word of advice, if you have like a small product over here, you're probably not going to get the best results. So what I encourage you to do is actually make use of as much as you can from the canvas. So what I'm going to be doing is here. And also it's very important where you position your product. Just imagine where the AI is actually going to generate things for you. So let's say that I want to place this on a table. So probably I won't place them over here. So I'm just going to put them in front over here. Hopefully I'll get the best scenes. Now, you may be tempted to use a prompt like the one I'm going to be putting over here. Now, of course, you can use the magic editor over here to craft your prompt. But if you have a little bit of prompt experience with AI, you're probably going to use this bottom input over here. All right, so what we have over here, all right, is a perfect prompt to get a great looking product photography. So in a stunning product photography scene, we see, so if I place over here, let me just make it an example. If we see 3 bottles of tequila sitting on a table, right? If we do it like this, if we mention the subject as well in the prompt, it might not be the best approach. All right, so this is beautiful, wrapped in a dark seal. The scene is set amidst a spooky Halloween backdrop, complete with carved pumpkins and eerie decor. The natural light of the Halloween orange light creates a depth in dimension, enhancing the minimalist commercial style of the shot. Hero shot, Halloween style. Now, if I generate it like this, let's go ahead and generate like 4 variations so you can see. I'll leave the default prompts over here. I'll go with photographic for this one, and I'm going to generate the first variations. So most likely you have faced this issue before, because this is how AI engines work. We behind the scenes at CreativioAI are working hard to train our new model to make sure that we're not getting these duplicated bottles behind our bottles. So what's going to happen now is probably I'm going to get multiple bottles behind my bottles, because this is a known issue that we have been working to fix for quite a while, and we are getting close to getting a better version of this. All right, so as you can see, this is my generation over here. Obviously this is actually looking pretty good, but it did modify the cap a little bit. Okay, so that's probably because we have something generated behind, like another 3 bottles in the same place, right? So look at this, and this is actually not that bad, but we do see there's some bottles behind our bottles, our main subject. This is also really nice, but we do have a set of new bottles. So in order to tackle this until we get the new engine up and running on the server, what I would do, and this is what I also advise you to do, is just remove the subject. All right, so we're only going to leave it like we see a table. All right, we do not mention what the product is. There is nothing sitting on the table, because your image is going to be inserted into the picture anyway. So if you are lucky, so let's go ahead and generate. If you are lucky, you are going to get a very great placed product on a a great backdrop for product photography. And again, you might go between some trial and errors until you figure it out, until you figure the best prompt, and until you figure out the best scenes and um, the best styles and also the best settings for it. So let's go ahead and see if our second generation, without mentioning, very important, without mentioning what the product actually is, it most of the times I've noticed that we're getting far better results and we're not seeing this duplication behind our main product. Okay. So any second now, it usually takes about 20 seconds for each image generated, and we're generating like 4 images, which means we're going to be waiting for about 80 seconds to get all of the results. That's just a minute and a bit. And boom, ladies and gentlemen, would you look at that? Right? Just by modifying our prompt a little bit, we have some perfect position products for a for a product photography in the Halloween style. So we got the dark silk, like the purple premium luxury silk behind. We got the pumpkins, we got the candles, we got the lightning. Everything is lit on these photos. Now look at this. This is also looking very, very good, very sharp. This is also good. I think my favorite one is this one, but we can generate again and again and get the best product photography like that. So let me just show you another great trick is to, let's just do it one more time like this, place it where we would like to see them on the table. Now I'm going to also show you, I'm going to copy my prompt, all right? It's the same prompt, not mentioning the product, and I'm going to go with the luck and use prompt magic. This is GPT-4 based. It's going to take your prompt, it's going to enhance it and make it even more intricate. All right, so let's see how it changed. In the center of the table, nested within the slippery sheets, we see a state-of-the-art. All right, so all right, this is actually, it placed me. Oh, I don't want that, so let's go ahead and just generate another one, because I am only interested in, let's see, dark beautifully crafted wooden ball filled with assorted and vibrant fruits. The scene is perfectly composed. All right, let's just go with the flow and then just generate an image and see what we get. The way the prompt magic works is actually they're using a lot of the options that you have in the magic editor over here, like the placement, the base texture, the surrounding, the backgrounds, and it mix it all up and give you a unique prompt idea. So it's not all the time perfect, but sometimes you really get very lucky with it. So it just intricates your images to the next level. And it also uses some advanced photography settings options from there, and it's embedding them into your prompt. So let's see exactly what we get without mentioning our product name in the prompt. Let's see what we got. Obviously, that was not a good idea. So it's not working for any use case. All right, you can see it didn't really understand what exactly I wanted to do. But let's do this. Let's generate a prompt from here. Let's say laid upon a able smooth or silk. All right, surrounded with raved Halloween pumpkins. All right, in the midst of, let's say, Halloween decor backdrop. Let's just go ahead and create this. All right, so that we have a little bit bug over here, so it didn't really create it. I need to fix this as soon as possible. But also let's go ahead and use like natural light, use backlight, say orange. So let's say handle light, right? Not monochrome. I want to go with warm. I want to go with depth of field. I want to have like, let's say, close-up shot. This should be maybe vintage. It's the best case. And also here, I want to select hero shots. Of course, you can have like negative prompt, like deformed, ugly, overlaying, multiple bottles, whatever I don't want to see in my prompt, I put it over here. I can select again my render strength, which means this is a higher CFG. Actually, the render strength is multiple diffusion steps. So let's go ahead, very strong. And also, I want the prompt strength to be very strong as well. I'll leave this to, let's go ahead and choose cinematic for this one. All right, so we're going to be choosing cinematic. And if you want to use this, you should tick this. But since we have some mistakes over here, I'm just going to copy this text and use it over here. Make sure I don't have this ticked. All right, so it's not going to use this prompt. I'm just going to scroll over here. And I'm going to enhance my prompt manually. So I'll say in this explicit product photography, so we see a table with smooth purple silk rounded with on the table we have pumpkins on the side, on the left and right side. All right. Let's say, all right, pumpkins. Let's mention Halloween pumpkins on the left, on the right side, in the midst of, again, let's spell this correctly, Halloween decor, backdrop. The scene is his professionally lighted with warm candle light. All right, so I used the magic editor to actually give me some great ideas over here. Depth of field, both, yeah, background, close up, vintage, natural, vintage, Halloween style. All right, so let's go ahead and test this manual prompt. I'm going to copy it, make sure I have a copy of it on my clipboard. And let's see exactly what we're going to get. So AI is all about having some fun with it, trying some different things. So if it's not working from the first try, you need to give it a second try and another try. And eventually you will get a hold of it on how you need to prompt this engine to give you the best product photography that you are looking for, right? And again, I do want to mention that we are going to have an update coming up really soon on Creativio that's also going to improve our model, and you're going to be getting far better results with our engine. So look at that. This is actually not looking that bad. I think I can use this in some advertising, right? We have the purple silk, premium looking style. Let's say, let's actually in the midst of a Halloween castle castle. Um, all right, castle in the background, ground, backdrop. Let's see. Let's see if this is going to produce us some better results. It might not because our image is quite big. So in this case, we might be, for this prompt, we might use like uh, make the image, shrink the image a little bit, and then place it a little bit in the foreground so that we can have the spooky looking background as a castle. So let's see exactly what we're going to be getting, and we're going to take it from there, right? Anyway, this is a really cool trick to use in order for you to get better product photography. Is do not mention the product that you wanna have in your shot. Yeah, obviously I need to rethink the whole shot, but actually this produced me a little bit better result. As you can see, this is very, very nice. We have the pumpkins on the back, we have the candles, we have the bokeh effect, and another candle in the foreground over here. This is actually not looking that bad. I really like this generation. I also like this one. This is actually looking really, really slick. Yeah, you can just play around and look at this. This is actually putting something um, in front of our ball. This is really, really nice. Okay, guys, so if you enjoyed this video, let me know, giving me the thumbs up on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, give a thumbs up. And if you also have questions, feel free to reach out to us, and we will gladly help you out to get your best product photography with Creativio AI. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed Creativio so far. If you haven't joined yet and you're watching this video somewhere online, make sure you go ahead to creativio.io and make sure you join Creativio and get your product photography to the next level for your stores, for your brand. And we have a lot of new features that are coming up, which I'm really excited about. I can't wait to share more details with you. Can't do it right now because we're still working. This is work in progress. But I do have something really cool coming up. So thank you so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you in my next video. Cheers.